Hello everybody, Dokkan here. Welcome to another Dokkan battle video. Forgive me if I'm being a little bit quiet than usual. I got folks visiting, family sleeping near me, and I gotta be a bit quiet whenever I'm doing these videos. So we're gonna be doing the showcase for our boy, Physical Mercenary Tao. Now, if you guys follow me on social media and things like that, I'll be like, you know, I'm not touching this banner with a 10-foot pole. I'm not going to invest on Mercenary Tao. But my content creator brain hit and I was like, you know what? Yeah, let me do some summons here and there. I did my tickets on the mission video, basically the previous video, and it wasn't that lucky. However, I did, I think a rotation or two on the banner, and I was pretty lucky. I pulled the Tao and the side banner character together, so we're gonna be showcasing him here. So let's go ahead and jump right in. We do have intros that we gotta play. Have not heard the OSTs, so I am very excited to hear these out. So let's go ahead and check them out.
옥도운이 2300 기록거 아로하
確かこの近くのはずなんだけど。
Very menacing, very menacing. So we got our boy Mercenary Tao here. We're gonna do a showcase real quick and see what's what with this guy, because he seems to be very darn good from what I'm seeing from people. So he has a new category, which is this mission execution or mission accomplished category. He leads that or Earthbred Fighters category key +3, 200% to HP stats, attack and defense plus 170%, and provides the additional 50% attack and defense and HP to characters who belong to the Raggable Seekers or Earthlings category, which is not bad. At the start of turn, or you know, with his intro buff right here, he can only be able to activate his intro whenever there's another mission execution category ally attacking on the team upon the character's entry, which some of the characters are in the team itself. And then with that, he's randomly changing key spheres of a certain type to rainbow key spheres, excluding physical. And then he stuns all enemies for one turn, which of course this fight you can't do that. That's completely fine. This guy is going to be a complete menace when it comes to battle-hardened formidable foes, because that's going to be very helpful. And he also gets with his intro an additional attack, permanent attack buff of 100%, and a chance of performing a critical hit, and a damage reduction plus 50% permanently. So that's pretty good. He gets 2 key attack and defense plus 200%. 30% damage reduction, and he gets a 30% chance of performing a critical hit, which in total that equates to 80%, which is really good. Let's just go ahead and choose this, because I will talk about the path of rainbow key spheres that we're going to collect here. When attacking with 12 or more keys, he's getting 200% attack. Then with every rainbow key sphere that he collects, he gets 200% attack when attacking, which is very strong. It's just gonna impulse him into very high numbers. And then we're also getting 200% defense whenever we receive a hit. I'm sorry, it's been a long day. And then of course, when receiving an unarmed super, he has a great chance of nullifying it and countering with tremendous power, which I believe this Goku Black has a combo super attack, so we won't be able to see it. I kind of wonder what boss hits with an unarmed super attack. I don't remember. And then of course, when the target enemy is in the stun status, We're getting the additional 500% attack, performs a critical hit guaranteed, and we're getting an additional 500% attack when HP is 70% or less, which makes the character, you know, explode with a lot of attack power there. So let's just go ahead and see this turn here. We're gonna get support. We're also getting support from General Blue because he is supporting the rotation here for mission execution. That is that 74? That was 70. That was 74 million. Okay. That was his first attack. I think this guy's rainbowed. This is the friend that I'm using. So this General Blue is getting support, providing support to mission execution category characters, which of course, conveniently, Tao isn't. So we're getting, oh, nice dodge. We're getting 40%. Yeah, 40% attack and defense. And of course, when there's another mission execution or DB Saga category ally attacking in the same turn, we're getting an additional support. So it's 30% attack and defense for 2 turns by General Blue, which is massive. So now that we're gonna use my Tao and see how fair he works. Dude, I was gonna say how fair he works. I'm sorry, man. Listen, I woke up early. I finished moving into the new place. It's been quite a day. Let's do this. And of course, Path to Power Goku is gonna be giving support as well. So we'll do that. Let's see, we received a hit. Yeah, 45. That's my 55% copy here. 45 million. That's pretty strong. With only like just raw, no links no good links active here, because when I discussed this on my Should You Summon video, I was with a consensus of like, you're gonna have to run Cyborg Tao in order for you to make this guy run pretty well, because at least in terms of great links to share together, he doesn't have a lot of partners. Oh, we got Lulu. Oh, I mean, we can do that too. So we have the active skill available, which of course helps with getting it active by having a full mission execution rotation, or if you're fighting a Dragon Ball Seekers or Kamehameha category enemy. Both of those are good options to trigger that. So here is the thing. I'm not gonna use it just yet, because I do want to see if I can explore this turn here. Because if I use it, we're gonna completely kill Goku Black. He stuns the enemy for 1 turn, causes ultimate damage, and he then changes STR and Int key spheres into rainbow key spheres. So it's going to be pretty strong. And then of course, by collecting all those rainbow key spheres, he's getting 200% attack. If we collect 5, which I'm pretty sure this section here is going to change it, we're going to get 1000% attack just because of that. I do eventually want to take damage. But here's the thing, if we can't stun the enemy, we're not going to be able to get the extra attack power, which kind of sucks. But yeah, let's just do this. I'll use the active skill at a later time and take advantage of that whenever we get to a spot where we're fighting a boss who has like full HP or something like that. So let's see. Again, do keep in mind he's getting a lot of defense power by just getting hit. So 77 million. It is crazy because you would not expect Tao, a character who doesn't have a lot of hype behind him, can be this hard hitting. So I'm mighty impressed. I'm impressed by him. All right, so this is one of those. I would like to test this one out because now we're fighting Samasu. He's at full HP, and then we can be able to generate more rainbow orbs because he changes STR and int key spheres into rainbow. So I will gladly play this active skill here.
今度こそ本気の本気だ。死ね必殺ドドンパ
ー。Isasu Dodonpa. Really good. I like it. Alright, so now we get access to rainbow key spheres. So we're gonna get that 1000% attack whenever we get the attack here. We'll see Link pretty well with. That's the thing. Right, okay, so we're getting the Incredible Adventure. What do we get with Incredible Adventure? 2 key. And how about Supreme Warrior? Just key. Yeah, just Link leveling the character as a whole is gonna be much more beneficial for us. That way we can take advantage of the links and the power that he gets with his links. Alright, so Bulma's gonna give us some support here for our boy Tao. Let's see how he goes up to. 52. Okay. Do keep in mind he's 55%, full level 1 links. Like, this bad boy is gonna be hitting pretty hard. He's gonna be hitting pretty hard, I can tell you that. So yeah, he has links like Crane School, Supreme Warrior, Coward, Incredible Adventure, the Dawn Ray, Brutal Beatdown, Fierce Battle. Like, the best linking partner for him? Tech Cyborg Tao, just like I mentioned in the Should You Summon video. He does link a few links with the General Blue side banner character, but is it really enough for us to like be strong? I guess. I don't know. Okay. I don't need to do the active skill with this guy. I don't want to have a lot of rainbow key spheres, so that way we can get the support from Path of Power. Let's collect all these. And do this with Path of Power Kengoku. Alright. We'll also get, I think it's 8 orbs that he needs to collect in order for him to get the damage reduction here. 90 million. Let me check Path of Power Kengoku CCA. 7 or more key spheres obtained. We did collect 7, but he's on the 3rd slot, so we can collect 5 or more key spheres, and we're getting that 8% damage reduction. Okay, not bad. And of course the support for 2 turns, which is not bad at all. I have not read a lick of detail regarding General Blue. We did the breakdown for him actually. Yeah, so he's getting 200% attack and defense. He is getting an additional super attack guaranteed if you put him on slot 2 or 3. And then he also has that extra 10% chance to dodge. He has a 70% chance to dodge actually on the 2nd slot, so that's very, very good. Alright. So this is going to be significantly lower. It's too bad that Pycon doesn't support everybody, he just supports Superclass. And of course he is on this category here, the mission execution team. But not bad. 34. Yeah, it's a little bit lower, significantly lower, but a unit that is a TUR in 2025 hitting for that 55% full level 1 links with almost no links active here. I'm sorry, that is pretty strong. Then of course he hits pretty hard too because of that. If we were to be like, if we could stun some of these, which I might go into the Battle Horn Formidable Foes maybe just to test that out. If we could stun we might see even higher numbers than that, even at 55%. I'm not kidding. So we might do that. Let's go ahead and heal up a little bit. We get that extra support from Bulma here, which is gonna help us out here, and then we collect all these. Give extra support for our boys here, Tao and General Blue at 95. Yeah, he's. Who would have thought? Yeah, Dokkan. Give us a Dokkanfest Mercenary Tao who just hits like a freaking truck, and he's pretty tanky after Super. Dokkan said, "Say less." And we got you, fam. So yeah, I mean, for a filler Dokkanfest, you know, people shouldn't be summoning for him because we have the global Dokkan campaign coming up, and it's a tale that gets pretty old every single time. We just say, do not summon, avoid summoning for this unit, things like that, because it's true. Like, we want to provide the best advice for people. Tao is a great filler Dokkanfest. He looks very, very strong. However, it is not important to summon for him. You don't need him. Like, the teams that you're gonna be making here are a bit of a mix. And then of course, if you want to take full advantage of what Tao is doing, you're gonna want to have both him and the side banner characters together, because I'm looking at the numbers and everything like that. Like, maybe my Tao, like, we're only linking Supreme Warrior and Fierce Battle. That's it. Possibly I'm gonna do this because I'm stupid. I'm gonna jump into an event with the tech Mercenary Tao because he's getting a new 220%. The thing is that tech mercenary, that tech great Cyborg Tao, I keep forgetting his name. Cyborg Tao wants to get hit in order for him to get extra defense, and he himself just is not up to par with that. So, like, he needs to super attack first, then he gets 50% damage reduction, and then of course he needs to get hit in order for him to build up his attack and defense. Like, it's not fun. It's not a fun time. So things might turn ugly if I do showcase him. So alright, this is perfect. We're getting a ton of orbs here. And the support, the damage reduction support as well. Oh, we're looking good. I mean, he's tanking these attacks, man. 49, almost 50 million. 55%, dude. And then of course he's almost guaranteed to crit because he has that high chance of critting. This is, let me let y'all know, isn't that like a 4.8 million super? Let me check the event real quick. Future Trunks. This is the Goku Story Red Zone. 4.2 million. That's a 4.2 million attack stat. Actually, no. Well, I mean, yeah, 4.2 million damage on that super. 4.2 million super. And he tanked that like a champion. 55%. With just the support from Path to Power. I think Gloria support is still around too, so. Alright, might as well show it again. Dokkan Pa! I also forgot to let y'all know he has his own battle motion, which is kind of ludicrous because I told everybody, like, on social media, we got Tao's battle motion first, then Keflas. Which is nuts. Also, this OST is a freaking banger. This OST is really good. Alright, we'll do this, and then of course, not only we have the support from General Blue, we have the support from Glorio. So this is gonna be a pretty heavy attack stat from our boy here. They're still doing the Holy Light Grenade, so this is just 4.2 million super, which they tank like a champ. 77. Again, we're gonna go into that Battle Hard and Formidable Foes event, and you guys are gonna see that whenever we get the stun on somebody, he's gonna jump. His attack side is gonna jump like maybe over 100 million. So we're looking good. We're looking pretty good. Also, I find it funny that General Blue's is passive. The title of it is Girls Are Disgusting. And it's funny because whenever he's facing like a Peppy Gals, whenever he's fighting like a Peppy Gals enemy, he gets what, guard and performs a critical hit, I think. I mean, this unit is pretty good. Unit is pretty dang good. Then of course now maybe Glorio. Glorio can be put on any team if you think about it. But there's another team that you can be able to add Glorio into, and he's just gonna also explode. So he's gonna be looking pretty good. Alright. I mean, we've seen most of what he can do outside of an event that you can stun. So now we can go into that event where we can actually get the stun on the enemy, and it's gonna help him out get that really high attack stat number. So that way we can see him going over 100 million. Even then, look at that, he tanked that for like 232k still. So yeah, we'll didn't even see the attack stat there, but yeah, I'm taking a quick and pause here, and we will jump over to the beautiful Battle Hard and Formidable Foes stage, and we'll see how our boy fares there.
Aloha! 今度こそ本気の本気だ。死ね！必殺ドドンパー。
Dude, it might be getting there. Might be getting there. One of the coolest active skills I've ever seen. Like in terms of like intensity and the voice acting and then the music, kinda is getting me hyped up and everything. So I like it, man. It looks good. Alright, so our boy Gamma 1 is stunned. Unfortunately, we do not have the 5 Rainbow Key Spheres, bro. If we had Bulma on the rotation, it would have been a lot better, but we don't. But we're already seeing, you guys are seeing the effects here, right? Because we got the stun on Gamma 1, I mean, not Gamma 2, sorry. We're getting that extra 500% attack. And because, I mean, we're not under 70% HP, so we could have gotten an extra 500% attack. But it's still very freaking good. So maybe on other portions of the fight here we can get to that position, man. But we're looking very freaking cracked here. How much are we gonna do? 93. I think this guy's 90%. But we can do the stun the next turn with Tao. He just one-shotted him. Yeah, dude. On this event right here, he's gonna be a freaking... He's gonna be a killer. He's just gonna be decimating everybody. Alright, so let's... I'm gonna pray that Tao takes damage here. So that way we can go on to the next turn and be able to see the bigger, higher numbers for him. Because of course he can't get stunned on here. I would love to take damage. Super? No super. Okay. That's fine. 46. So we're just basically typically seeing the numbers as if it was with the Red Zone Goku Black and stuff. Okay, how much? I mean, we're taking double digits. Let me also talk about the super attack effect because I forgot to speak about that. So the super attack is the Crane School Assassin Strike. He's massively raising attack for one turn, causes immense damage to the enemy, and lowers attack and defense. Now, my problem here, which I'm not too comfortable, but I mean, we're seeing the effects that this is taking here, and he's doing pretty freaking good. He doesn't raise defense on super, which is weird in a way. If I were to put it some way, it's weird. We're 2025 and we have units here that don't raise defense on super. He's only getting that extra 200% attack and defense just as a basic effect. He does have that extra defense that he gets upon getting hit, but we are missing that extra defense raise on super, which could help massively, right? So, you know, that could have been a great help, but unfortunately they didn't give that to him, so it kind of sucks. All right, he already supered, so there's no way he's gonna super attack again. I kind of want to take damage. I don't think Tao is gonna take damage, dude. But that's the thing, because of that, you can somewhat bounce back on that 80% damage reduction that he has. He's smothered in support right here constantly, because if you have a rotation like this, you know, it's either Dragon Ball, like Path of Power to Goku, giving him the support, or it's Bulma, or it's Glorio, or it's General Blue. Like, you have a surplus of support provided to Tao that you don't have to worry too much about it. But it would still be very nice to get somewhat of a backup, right? Just something to help you out, right? So, alright, we got the stun again. Not so lucky with the rainbow key spheres though. We want to try to get at least the full 5 rainbow key spheres to help him out. Oh, let's see. I mean, Tao looks freaking good. 56 million here. We got the stun, so we're getting that extra 500% attack. I was gonna say, maybe we can get a super attack on Path of Power to Goku. Maybe take some damage. Nope, you can't do it. He's stunned. Again, with his intro, he's stunning the enemies for one turn. So if you put it like this, I've seen already footage of people just like soloing Super Battle Road with just Tao on the team, because he's able to stun for the turn. So if you have rotations where Tao just shows up, he's gonna stun the enemy pretty quickly. So alright, I mean, I feel we can see this as a KO screen. Sure, let's go.
今度こそ本気の本気だ。死ね。必殺ドドンパ
It's somewhat of a KO screen. Sure, sure.
確かこの近くのはずなんだけど。
Alright, so we'll do maybe... Yeah, the rainbow geezers are not somewhat coming through here. Maybe he super attacks here and we can cook. But we'll see. Come on. I know you want to. I know you want to slot one frame one super me. I know. Let me actually check. Do they... Nah. Okay, they have the same links. Let me keep that to Power King Goku on slot 3. I'll be giving him a lot of support though. Okay. But that's fine. But let's see. Super. Okay, perfect. I don't think this is gonna do any damage. It tickled us. So 45. We do need to get what, under 70%? Yeah. It's a little bit of a problem to try to get him there. Let's see, maybe Bulma take some damage, maybe Path of Power could take some damage. Because now, let me actually check, we can't stun anymore. Can we? No, we can't. So, we just basically... Sorry, we're just basically gonna be seeing just the normal effects here. Oh, well maybe up against Cell Max, actually, now that we're very close to just like finishing up here. Yeah, let me try not to heal here until we just manage to take him down. And we could be looking good. Okay. I'm just gonna do this. Do we have the active stuff? No. I don't wanna I don't wanna see Python. Alright. So we'll do that. We can, you know, try to finish him up as quickly as we can. And we'll have him show out to our boy Cell Max and see what he's capable of doing there. We're pretty good with the HP threshold here, so that's another thing, is that Tao doesn't have like a built-in additional, which is not a killer in terms of like, man, that sucks now because he doesn't have that built-in additional, but you know, it could have helped. Is he giving him that built-in extra super attack, building up more of his attack power? Like he would look insane. But if you do have dupes for this guy, I would say maybe additionals are pretty good. So, alright. Give him the 3 because we don't have any other options here. I'm trying to see, bro. I'm trying to see if we can be able to get some good numbers coming out of him. I also hope we don't get him killed here. There's a lot of attacks on Saw 1, I just realized. But yeah. Once we're getting closer to the Cell Max, I can wrap up the video there. But I think this guy looks pretty darn good. Now, people are putting him maybe like top 3 best T-Bars in the game. Oh, we died. Well, I don't think he's like super insane, but I mean, he is pretty ridiculous in terms of like how his attack stats go up, the sheer amount of like power that this guy holds on that event. That Battle Hardened Formidable Foe stage is just gonna be pretty insane. Yeah, he looks pretty freaking good. Insane. But yeah, do let me know down in the comments below what you guys think about our boy Mercenary Tao. He looks very strong. He looks very freaking strong. At the moment, I'm gonna try what else is like new. I also need to do the missions for the seriously serious all-out battles, and of course I need to take on the red zone for Shula. So I need to do that, and that should be okay. But for now, I think this is the only video that's going to be up for this weekend. I am planning to take advantage of my family being around and enjoying their presence, because it's family doesn't come down here super like often, and they help me move out and stuff, so pretty good. But I'll let you guys know. I should be fully back by like Tuesday, maybe even Monday. By the time I'm uploading this tomorrow, I should be fully back. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Let me know down in the comments below what you guys think about our boy Tao. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys all in the next one.